Hello and welcome aboard WhalePod to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and as always, I am your Commander Whale. We are going to be returning to Omega again this episode, but before we do, let's go ahead and read what there is to read about our space mushroom. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population 7.8 million. Orbital distance is 2.43 astronomical units from its parent star, or 2.43 times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Its orbital period as such is 6.9 nice Earth years, and its total length is 44.7 kilometers. That's a lot of people to pack right into 44, nearly 45 kilometers. It's kind of like the Gotham City of space, except there's even less police force. And when a Batman does rise up, well, you get last episode out of it. Alrighty. I think it'll be a little funny to bring both these guys to go looking for Solus. Morden Solus, that specifically is. Grunty Grunt here has 3 points we could put into concussive shot. Or 2 we could put into incendiary ammo and then get 3 on incendiary ammo next level up. We're gonna do that instead. Garrus, however, Garrus is so close to getting the top on overload. In fact, actually, we're gonna reset that. Okay, we can evolve into either heavy overload. Your pulse now damages synthetic enemies so brutally that they explode on death. Or area overload. You have increased your pulse's strength to cover a wide area, making it easy to hit multiple targets. We're gonna go with area overload. Looks like only Shepherd talents or powers here count for that achievement. There's an achievement for fully evolving any one power, but I believe it must be on Shepherd, so we're probably gonna get Assault Mastery there. Just get our further keep getting more like health, weapon damage, power recharge time, and maybe even a little extra Paragon and Renegade for our trouble. We do have Garrus and Grunt have automatically updated to the new assault rifle we found in Garrus's base. So now, we're not going to be able to do any biotic wombo combos without Miranda around. All right, Edie.
Run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Of course that does, Garrus. But first, we need to give that dirt we found on the Eclipse leader to Arya.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
That's about par for the course for the average human-Batarian relation. Just saw that he was talkable and decided to see what the heck was up with him on our way into the bar. Yo, Grizz.
Our
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll poke around the bar a little bit here. Anything for me, Anto?
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Of course not. You're a Batarian.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
All right. Surprised they didn't give us any renegade for helping out the literal crime lord of this underworld here. Hey, Helena Blake, I remember you.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
She rather seedily approached us in one of our Citadel side questing episodes early in the Mass Effect 1 portion of this playthrough. And if you even if you turn down her job, she sends you the coordinates. So you can go and take out the 2 crime bosses she wants you to eliminate. And once you do that, you can head to her location and either do one of 3 things. You can either accept her payment and leave, try to take her in and end up fighting to the death, or you can convince her to be a better person with Paragon, which is what we ended up doing. Let's check our journal here. Assignments, the Patriarch. He's in one of the side rooms in probably the main area. But there's something we're gonna do here.
I didn't think aliens could live like this. Drinks, fights, noise.
Grunt's enjoying himself here. But there's another side mission we can pick up here. Must have been some strong stuff. We're passing out already.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location.
I should have warned you, Shepard. I'm sorry.
Money raised from wedding fees.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
All right, back to the bar.
Walking around at this place makes me sick. People still dying, the strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
A nice little insights there from Garrus. We are back in lower Afterlife. Hey, Forvin. You got a thing to say about what you slipped in my drink there?
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
We're gonna...
But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to...
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, huh?
Deserved what he got.
Now that's taken care of. Let's head back to the main Afterlife.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Let me guess, the mate.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
The Queen's spreading. Or maybe it's the feral ones that Cerberus was breeding. Guess we'll purchase the Ceres Ice Brandy. We'll see if this guy's gonna poison us too while we're here. After all, we can obviously hold our liquor better than most humans. That is going to be the doorway out of here. Private room is locked. Just gotta wonder where we find our Krogan. And we'll look for him down in the lower again. Or we'll check the journal again. We have the brandy. Batarian bartender is dirt napping. Find the Patriarch in one of the side rooms downstairs at Afterlife. I guess we were in the right area when we found our skeezy Batarian bartender.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by and for not shooting anyone in public.
Oh, I can change that if you want me to. Hey, Patriarch.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command, not just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Time to find those thugs. We'll handle that for you, Patriarch.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Easy. Didn't even have to draw our weapons. Well, we did, but only in a cutscene.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
You're welcome, old Krogan. Some changes to Mass Effect 2 have lowered the Paragon and Renegade requirements to stop some difficult situations. So you can, with those lowered requirements, more freely throw a few more Paragon and Renegade points around.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pact yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. It wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. Toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting. Let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need...
This Commander Shepard isn't necessarily that interested in young men, Arya. If you catch my drift. Sorry, Garrus. I know you're normally the rich husbando for the FemShep playthroughs, but not with this one.
Come on, let me in.
An initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Arya told she's Omega's number one citizen. But what do we really know about her when you... And humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt and feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
What a charming sermon.
Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this race. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin.
You're crazy.
Be gone, sinner. I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow, soldiers for the cause. The way is clear, my friends. Draw your weapons for the word, or face its terrible wrath.
Bye.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Oh, we're gonna buy stuff, all right. There's what I normally wear. We've cleaned him out.
4 months left until the entertainment event of the century. Becky Burlesque. Join the Gadgetash.
I might have something here for you. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Alright, nice little discount.
I'll take it.
And if you really want it, you can buy alien corn. Hey, Ken.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person. but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
We will see what you have for sale, Quarian who's down on his luck.
This is valuable.
75,000 for skin weave. These upgrades are pricey. We'll come back for these.
I tear your face. Leave, human. Tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gaborn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Same dialogue option.
Go away. Talk too much. Gaborn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gaborn's tricks. We leave.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants.
Alright, back to our Elcor swindler.
For their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously. Have a fine day.
Well, we wasted credits.
Was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
Okay. Now I'm getting my bearings here a little bit.
We're here to help. Cat-and-Mouse Relationships was created with one purpose: to connect lonely clients with a lifelong commitment to their purpose.
No, this way.
Choose from among
I get turned around in here a little bit, guys. My apologies.
pure to the deranged, the kind to the kinky. With Cat-and-Mouse Relationships, you never have to compromise your vision of what your love should be.
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Yeah, we'll come back for these later.
Comes as a result of samples contaminated
Probably off camera, but I will come back for them. Here's the quarantine zone.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
This mission's important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
I knew this was where we were going next, so I purposely brought both Garrus and Grunt along again. Krogan can get it too. They're more resilient to it, but they still get it. Refined element 0, don't mind if I do. Omega was an Ezo mining asteroid after all. Let's make sure we got the fiery rounds ready to go.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Good, because I was about to blow both of you sky high. Metagel acquired.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Well, I'm also shooting anything that moves.
My shields are down.
What I really need more than the weave to increase health is something to increase my shield or barrier. Because I do have the biotic barrier going on rather than any sort of tech shields.
Burning bodies. That's probably a bad sign.
Anyone else hungry? No.
This is why I brought these guys.
Comments like that to yourself, Grunt. Grogans are unpopular enough already.
That's exactly why I brought these guys. Comments like that. All right. That's a wrap, nerds. 5K credits. Thank you, bank terminal. We're working with Cerberus, so we're allowed to be outlaws.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
Told you, I'm looking for somebody. Would you rather I let you choke on your own blood?
I suppose not. What do you wish to know?
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
The Vorcha might be helping, but it's definitely not the Vorcha spreading it or creating it.
Is it hot in here, or is it just... Oh, that's not good.
I do not get sick.
Yeah, you do, Grunt.
Hopefully he's found a treatment.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Burned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
There are some more logs we could listen to. We're not gonna. But yeah, it's safe to say he died from the plague.
Undercover! Engaging hostiles! Engaging hostiles!
Well, aren't you guys just bundles of joy? Yeah, I really prefer yellow suns after my encounter with these blue ones. Door that can be bypassed. This is the way on, but there was a door back by that bank terminal we could have gone through. More credits to be found. There's the previous door we bypassed. We're getting closer to that bank terminal. Heavy weapon ammo, always useful. Turian plague victims.
Must have tried to claw his way out. He didn't want to die trapped and helpless.
Bastard Solus in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
More plague victims in there. We're not going to listen to all the logs. Don't want to spoil everything for all y'all. On that topic, though, if you are playing your own Mass Effect 2 playthrough, make sure you are talking to your squad members on the ship between missions in order to gain access to things like the specific missions to those characters. There's the previous Blue Suns barricade. Lots of quarantine doors we can bypass around here, it would seem. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Did not know there were apartments like this on Omega. Oh wait, yes I did. Archangel's holed up in here.
We saw that door open. We thought those Turians had found us.
Survivors.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Is what I hear right? That this plague doesn't affect humans?
No, it seems like some kind of bioweapon or something. Since it affects so many different species, the Blue Suns figure humans caused it. They're shooting us on sight. God knows how many have already died.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure, a doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
And we're gonna make good on that promise by blazing a trail there right now.
This might be useful.
Pretty sure the ones we're buying from shops are already applied.
Enemies on our right!
Looks like a turf war between the Blood Pack and the Blue Suns. Garrus, finish it off.
Here we go!
Wait! Yeah, right on your ass.
You are getting yoinked.
Try a real man's weapon. Time to die.
I've lost shields.
Ready to die? Too late.
Krogan incoming! Watch the Krogan!
All right, Grunt.
Looks like we're in Vorcha territory now.
The Turians are weak if they let
Definitely in Vorcha territory now, guys. I don't necessarily think this was ever Turian territory, though. A lot of humans and Batarians among the Suns themselves. Now, we could have taken the high ground here. That would have been more useful if we had a Shepherd class that could use sniper rifles. Clinic this way. A thank you sign. I wonder if that's some universal translation tech in the sign, or if we're just lucky that they're English signs here.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
We're clear.
Yes, we are.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone. Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in materials. Supplement with butemerol. Ordinarily butyrool.
Platinum for the taking.
Is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. My
Metagel capacity upgrade. Thank you for that, Morden.
Devastating, toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Professor Morden Solus?
Turian physiology, resilient with simple immunobooster. Should be fine now. Krogan cure, supplemented with neural blocker to avoid blood rage reaction. Excellent. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Now to greetings. Human. Curious. Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Turian involvement surprising. Racial tension with humans. Unlikely to help a human-centric organization.
This mission reaches far beyond mere human interests, Professor. We all have to work together to take down the Collectors.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That wasn't a good noise.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variants.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
The M6 Carnifex hand cannon acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon: Shepard, Jacob, and Miranda. That's one thing I don't like about Mass Effect 2 is that if you're not trained in a weapon, you're not able to use it. There's a find element 0 in here somewhere. And refined iridium. Let's see. No way out through there. I guess we're continuing on this way now.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Like Vorcha territory. Our brand new weapon is all ready to go for us. Overload him and blow up his flame pack there.
One more.
Let's yoink him.
Watch it.
Enemy charging! That one hit!
Not very much ammo on it, though. You. Kaboom.
Impressive! One less to worry about.
That should be all less to worry about, actually, Garrus. And I knew those two would be fine bringing them in here. After all, we were looking for a doctor. Bet those two never thought we'd be looking for a doctor for them.
Shields have failed.
Overload is an easy way to dispatch those flamethrower guys. That's why I was trying to line up overloads on them in the last episode. Anything this way? Nope. Let's rob another bank. Easy. Thank you, Omega Banks, for your 5,000 credits that the owners are likely deceased.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
We could have been a psychopath there and just slaughtered those Batarians, but that felt a little harsh, particularly right in front of a doctor who was trying to help him. Or a doctor's assistant.
Trouble!
That's what you get. I guess that's how we were supposed to get into the room, huh? Not far enough. Hey Garrus, do me a favor and overload that container.
I'll light him up.
Not a lot of rounds, but boy is it stable. One of these guys here still. We'll pull him out and light him up. All right, press forward. Now they're bringing in the Krogan. So I'm bringing out the grenade launcher.
Branch one.
That's what he gets. I should definitely be more conservative with my heavy weapon ammo than I am being right now, but who cares? Okay. Just explosive containers, it looks like.
Nice shooting. Well, that's to work. This should punch through their armor.
Getting up close.
All right. Krogan and close quarters equals not good.
Then get the fans working again.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
We've been spotted.
You, Boom Boom, are getting a pull. And I'm not talking about an opinion poll.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Oh, can we? I would have never guessed, Edie. For some reason, I thought there would have been more resistance here. No little goodies down the other side currently. Let's get to that back panel.
There's the cure. Now let's get those fans turned on.
I'll put them down.
Controls. There are two. One on either side of the room you're in now.
Guess those must be the controls. Yoink. That takes care of them. More are probably going to come out once we've powered on the fan. You are going to get overloaded, making them extra crispy.
The first fan is on. Let's hit the second, and then we can get the hell off of Omega.
How do you like your Vorcha? Original or extra crispy?
One less to worry about.
Okay, that's a beefy hit.
Incoming.
That'll take care of him.
Enemy charging.
Any more surprises for us here? Nope.
There we go. Everyone in the district will be inhaling the cure shortly.
We're clear.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I was tempted for a minute, but in the end I figured they didn't deserve to die.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Equal amounts Renegade and Paragon for saying, oh, we thought about shooting him in cold blood, because we really did.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human.
Let's go see if the others made it here all right. There's Daniel. We're not looking for Daniel. We got him out of one lion's den already. They probably wouldn't be back here in the patient wings. If they made it here. Ah, there they are.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Thanks for bringing us here.
And no problem there, humans.
Just need to finish up here at clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
So we have recruited Dr. Morden Solus for the team. Examination of Omega Plague here confirms Dr. Solus's expertise. Can also use work on Omega as leverage against Aria if necessary. We're glad you can strong-arm a Asari crime lord with our efforts there, elusive man, but I care more about the Carnifex hand cannon, the assault rifle damage we can research, the metagel capacity we can research, the 40,000 credits. So we definitely missed some, and 750 raw element 0. And we earned the professor. That trophy title must have been thought up of by Edelgard.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
This one's been long already. I didn't intend to do nearly as much time. Just milling about Omega, solving Aria's problems, creating new problems for Aria, and so forth. So we are just going to call this episode here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks, Kelly, but I'm doing my outro. I'm doing my outro right now. So thank you very much for watching WhalePod. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition featuring Mass Effect 2. As always, do remember to like the video and sub to the channel if you have not done either already. And as always, comments are welcome down below. I do really enjoy hearing from all y'all, so if you have anything to say about the video or any questions you would like to ask, please do feel free to leave them down below. And now, with that said and done, I hope y'all are having fantastic days, WhalePod. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and most importantly, stay healthy. But until next time, this is Commander Whale, signing off.